Hello and welcome to tutorial number 3, working with multiple files on iCloud. So just to get going, I have created a new controller called File View Controller. This is responsible for showing the contents of the document that is passed to it. The contents are set to the text view and view will appear. If the text is changed from the text view, then we update the content and call the method updateChangeCount. There is also a notification just to listen to if the document is changed on another device. It will reload the current content. So back to the view controller. The first bit of code to write is to post the notification when the application loads. This checks for any contents changed. Heading to the storyboard, I have added the file view controller, and as you can see, it has just got a text view on it. That's linked up to the property and the delegate is linked. As you can see, nothing else is required. In the main controller, I have set up a table view with a plain cell. This is linked to the property and the delegate and data source are both linked to the controller as well. In the view controller, write the second bit of code. This sets the title on the view, Documents, a UI bar button item which will add a new document to the list in iCloud, and a refresh button that will just reload the documents on iCloud. These are the properties on the controller, so remember to set them. This is the new document function that we are just setting the file name using DateNow, saving into iCloud, and if successful, adding it to the documents array and refreshing the table view. These are both the load document functions. So initially we set up the predicate, as in tutorial number 2. However, we want to use a wildcard so that we can find all the files with that name. Remember to disable updates and stop query once the notification fires. Then we start the query. Now we are on to parsing of the data. We initially remove all the objects in the array, loop through the results from the query, and if they can be opened, add them to the documents array and reload the table. Here is some boilerplate code just to populate the table view, using a standard UI table view cell and setting the text label to be the file name of the document. And lastly, a bit of code for the segue so that the file view controller has the document set on it so that it can correctly show the content. So this code will load the documents from iCloud, parse them and render those file names to a table view cell so that they can be selected and the content to be shown and edited if needed. This will work across multiple devices, so if you want to test with multiple devices, please do so. So let's get on and build. Great. As you can see, we have a list of documents that is found on iCloud. If I hit refresh, you can still see it's 3. If I click on one, it shows the content for that document. If I click on add a new document, a new one will be added to the list, and if we refresh, you can see that 4 now appear, so it is saved to iCloud correctly. So that's it. Thanks for watching this tutorial. As always, you can find the code for this on GitHub at the link below this video.